Hi, I'm Paul Birch from Epiphone. I'm the editor of Epiphone.com, and what we have here today at NAMM in Nashville is the new Masterbuilt collection. The Masterbuilt collection is a new acoustic electric archtop collection inspired by Epiphone's original line of Masterbuilt archtops, which were released in the 1930s. What's remarkable about these guitars is several things. They are built as the originals were with longitudinal bracing, which lets the top breathe. All the guitars have solid spruce tops. There's 3 archtops in the line. The largest one is the one that I have here, which is the Deluxe, which is a 17-inch bout. And then there's the Zenith, which also comes in both F-hole and round hole, as does the Deluxe. And the smallest archtop is the Olympic. The Deluxe and the Zenith have ebony necks. They each have inlay that is inspired by original inlay found on early 1930s Epiphones. We've also recreated the tuners, which have an 18:1 tuning ratio, and the original headstock banner, which I believe was only available maybe in the very early 30s for a year or two. So the idea was that we went through our entire historical archtop collection and chose not only the models that we thought would best represent that series, but we also picked the cosmetic things that would not only make the guitars beautiful, but that would make them as functional as possible. And one of the things we're really happy with is the acoustic pickup, which is the best acoustic electric pickup that I've ever heard for an acoustic guitar. It's not shrill. You hear a lot of depth, especially when you're descending, for instance, on the low notes. It's nearly like a flat top is what you'd expect, but it's got both a true archtop sound and it breathes. You know, unlike most of the vintage archtops that are out now, that are affordable, they weren't really made as workable guitars. So these were made with, you know, high quality necks, high quality frets, high quality tuners, and a really terrific pickup. And as an archtop fan all my life, I've never really been able to afford a good sounding archtop because most of the ones that are available are actually handmade by luthiers. So the original idea of these when they came out in the 1930s was to make an archtop that anybody could afford that was a really good instrument. And I think for young players who have never experienced a working archtop that's a properly built acoustic guitar, it will be a very different experience for them. They'll actually have an alternative to a flat top guitar. Great rhythm instrument. Originally, when these were made during the big band era, archtops were meant to cut over a rhythm section. So if you play, say, an old style sock rhythm, like a chop rhythm, it's almost like a drum. But they also have a great deal of resonance to them just when you're sitting and playing, which is really why having a true acoustic electric pickup is such a welcome change for these kind of guitars. I've never played anything better. Every aspect about the guitar is from an original Epiphone design, as well as the tuning pegs, the machine heads that have the original Epiphone E on the back. The design on the back of the neck. The headstock design has the original Epiphone banner and scroll design that was used in the early 1930s. We really hope that this will help a new generation of players discover how great it is to play a well-made archtop. These are not only beautiful guitars, but they play really well, they sound great. And for a lot of young players, it'll be a totally new experience. It's an alternative to a flat-top guitar, which really hasn't been available to the public in 2 generations. So we're really excited that they're coming out now.